How's it going, everybody? It's your boy, Yamsy Boy, and we are here for day 2 of Bravely Default 2. And as you can see, with all the messages popping up on the top of the screen, when I went to bed yesterday, I registered for a voyage, and now it's maxed out, so we get to see what we got from it all. Alright, what you got for me, old lady? That is a lot of stuff. Sweet. Sweet. Ooh, magical defense pun. Physical defense. Ooh, 2 times large. Wonder how big large is. Don't say large. I have no context for that. 750 job points. Holy crap. I'll just do that. Got purge, and do that again. Definitely want to equip that. Damn, those orbs really make it convenient to quickly level up low-level jobs. I mean, I know I'm gonna get more of these as time goes on, but since the current plan is to have Adele be my tank, I might want to give her the HP one. Or maybe I want to use it to patch up the low people's HP, because they take a lot of damage. They're squishy. I'll do that. To the Sand Place. That starts with an S, whose name I can't remember. Oh right, I also picked up a side quest off of stream. I accidentally ran into the side quest monster and got stomped, but with actual preparation I should be able to handle it. Alright, bear, come here. I meant to press Y and I pressed A.
Not the best start.
Yeah, I don't want those bears to start with HP things. This is a different encounter than the one that wiped me yesterday. Hey!
Hang in there, alright?
Rude. Oh wow, okay. So, just, die.
Away and fire your heat!
A friend of mine gave me a tip to use forage when I can, because apparently you can get a lot of stuff early on doing that. Animator. Small experience orb. Ward light.
You rang?
That's an impressive assortment. Get out of here. That wasn't so bad this time. Alright, where's the dude? I forgot. Oh, there's a marker, duh. I'm stupid. Basically what I did yesterday off stream is just explore the rest of this part of the world map. So I opened all the chests that I saw. And I fought some somewhat strong monsters. I got my ass kicked by a ram monster I accidentally ran into, and it dealt like 2,500 damage a hit, so that was fun. And by fun, I mean, I think it braved 3 times and just wiped my party. Yeah, the one on the beach. You know the one. Forage a bunch. Just keep on digging. Ooh. Wait, is that throwing axe like an item or a weapon? Yeah, I think it's an item too. I haven't seen any of the other things that would be considered weapons, so I think it only gives you great consumables from foraging. Still, it's nice to stock up on those. Cut all the grass. What's that spooky light? I don't know, but it's coming for me. Cubes?
I'm up, huh?
What are these? The moon cubes from Mario Odyssey? Ooh, what are you? What the hell are they? Some sort of demons. Asp? Well, that's not very nice. They can't help if they were born that way. Let's see, this was weak to sticks. Why are so many things weak to sticks? Sticks suck for attacking.
Go on.
Hey! You tricked
I
it!
wonder what's next for me.
Aggravate and Thundara. Sweet. There seem to be a number of things here that are weak to thunder, so having the second tier spell is very nice.
Looks like we did it.
I am going to miss Sloan once he leaves. So much. It's so nice to just have someone that's like, here, free heal or free massive amount of damage. Did I accidentally go the right way? Feels like I might have. Should probably go back to that first fork and go the wrong way. This path is going on a little too long for me not to get suspicious. Naughty horn! Oh my. Oh no! I'm sure it's gonna be monsters I can't handle. Kukri? Oh my god, that's so bad by now. But I found like 3 mithril daggers just cutting the lawn. Think you can impress me with a kukri at this point? That's a lot of dudes. That's less dudes. I wonder how many people are coming along in their class progress. Oh, I thought there were 10 levels to a class. No, there's 12. Okay, so he's almost to level 10. I really want to max this out just so I can get the JP up and up. Benediction increases users' restorative power by 30% for 3 turns. Okay. And by 15% HP, does that mean that's what it costs to use it? Why is this called Basana? Everything else is specifically named after the Final Fantasy spell. But this one they just changed for some reason. It's no longer Esna. I don't even have I don't have a sub-job set for him. All this time, I haven't had that. That's a big boy. Is that a rare monster that I want to avoid? Possibly. Excuse me, buddy. I just want to get to this chest. Oh no. Well, I'm about to find out. He has 4,200 HP. That's not unbeatable, but he's also big and scary. Ow! It's not unbeatable. It didn't one-shot her, and that was a crit too. She can live.
That was mean.
Damn it! I was hoping he would attack. Rip. Oof.
Does that feel better?
It's okay. We got this. Hey, thanks, buddy.
Hey, I'll drink to that.
That's it? What? All that for like 65 experience and 14 JP. Okay. Nah, it's just a normal encounter that has a lot of HP. Okay. Aim plus 100%. Okay. Oh, it could be worse. Dude, he has so much less HP now. I wonder if enemy HP tends to go down if there's more in a group. Maybe I should actually try using some of these throwing items at some point. Maybe they're useful. I don't know. Let's try it.
Eat this.
Whoa. Yeah. Throwing weapons are really good. Holy crap. Definitely got to keep that in mind. Forge me some more throwing weapons, dude. Well, that seems like kind of an unnecessary save point.
Milady,
It's so soon after the previous
I
one.
might request that we make a minor detour.
A detour? Oh, I see. It's near here, is it? Very well then. Of course.
What's here to see?
This path leads to the final resting place of my beloved wife.
Ah.
I had hoped
Okay,
as we
yeah,
were
that makes
passing
sense.
that I might pay her a brief visit.
You don't mind, do you?
How dare you? An eventful journey. I've put you through so much since we left Musa, said Sloane. Nonsense, my lady. 'Tis my duty to serve thee in whatever capacity I may. Though I will not deny that it has been more than a little eventful at times. Strange as it may seem, however, 'twas but a trifling matter that caused my heart to race the fastest. The affair of the lodging-house guest book. Oh. Yes, I still feel awful about that. I wrote my real name down without thinking. And then you rather compounded the issue, if you'll forgive my saying so. We had agreed that we would pretend to be grandfather and granddaughter, and yet you could not stop yourself from addressing me as my lady. Alas, I fear that deception is not a strength of mine. I must once more beg thy forgiveness for this buffoonish oversight. Please, Sir Sloane, there's no need to apologize. The look on your face was priceless. I shall remember it till the day I die. I doubt I would have such fond memories if you had not been with me. You are too kind. And yet, perhaps the passing of time hath rendered it an experience more mirthful than mortifying. I must confess also to having felt a certain satisfaction in being addressed as grandfather. I can always call you it again, if you like. Please, milady, there will be no need for that. Granddad?
Forgive me, beloved. I have been unable to visit as often as I would have wished, and I fear I shall not be visiting again soon.
Wow, what a view.
She asked that she be buried here. She was so very weak toward the end, barely able to walk, let alone ascend these hillsides. Her last wish was that she at least be permitted her final rest in such a place. Though I was a poor husband while she had lived, ere absent on some quest or other, I was able to give her this, at least.
To be fair, you are a royal
But
retainer.
enough of my
It's kind of
self-indulgence.
what retainers
We
do.
must away to Savalon without delay.
Yes, go to Savalon without delay. Except for the delay that I just made you take. That delay was fine, but no more. No more delays. You hear me? Oh my god, I can cut the flowers around her grave. Anything for loot? Another headband. That's my 4th headband. I think the game's trying to tell me something. Like I should start working out already. And we have yet another fork. And it leads nowhere.
Savalon lieth a little further up ahead.
I don't suppose you would all be so good as to spare me a moment of your time.
Oh, is it you?
Prime Minister? What are you doing?
Hey,
all
we
the
get a
way
new
out here?
job. Let's go.
I have come for the wind crystal, Your Highness. Now, would you be so good as to give it to me?
Nah.
Surely not.
I'm afraid so. I intend to give the crystal to Holograd, and in return, I shall be granted control of this entire kingdom.
And what are you gonna do about the current king?
But of course those wretched warmongers had a hand in this. And the 2 mercenaries, they assailed us at thy bidding?
You could put it like that, yes. Naturally, I didn't expect them to be quite so useless. I suppose the old adage
Oh,
still
wait,
stands.
I'm supposed to be
If one
acting
wants
surprised.
something
Oh my
done
god!
properly, one must
This guy
do
was bad the
oneself.
whole time?
It's rather inconvenient, but never mind.
An asterisk. Prime Minister, you too possess one.
Soon
Ooh,
all
martial
Halcyon
artist.
will answer to me
I like the
and
outfit.
me alone.
It looks kind of badass.
The wind crystal will be mine, no matter what the cost.
Okay, but you don't even have a healer this time.
Ready, everyone?
You will regret making an enemy of me.
Yeah!
8,800.
Adam.
Weak to earth, swords, and bows. Can I poison him?
There's more than one way to skin a cat.
Spirits protect us! Down!
Uh-oh, he's defaulting. I should probably do that myself.
I must endure.
So, I wasn't really able to tell if he's able to be poisoned or if it just missed. I don't know if it says miss when it actually misses or if he just doesn't get poisoned. But nothing happened, so...
Eat this.
Rip. Ooh,
Push too far and fully.
okay.
Tasty does it.
He beat defaulting again.
Does that feel better?
Oh, thanks for bailing me out.
Good thing I was defaulting.
Eat this. Is this the extent of your capabilities? How pathetic.
I mean, I'm not exactly having a hard time.
I am a merciful man. I will spare spare you if you.
But this is the halfway point, so
With your lives, and I get my heart's desire.
he might pull something out of his ass.
The entire kingdom.
I'll sit this one out.
He's about to open up a can of whoop ass soon.
Let me see.
He's defaulted twice. I really do not want to not default. I don't think I have any kind of potion better than just the basic one, which isn't very strong.
To push too
I
far
live to
is
fight
folly.
another day. Allow me.
Now he has 3 stored up.
I must endure.
54.
I'm up, huh?
Ha!
Leave this to me. I'll give it all I
This
got.
will be a big chunk of damage, and it's also going to deal increase everybody's attack stats. So
Let's keep it up.
that was probably a good time to go on an all-out offensive.
Cry, rumble, freeze, shiver, burn, smolder. Away, fire your heat. How can I really be staring defeat in the face? No.
No, the cutscene is
That
running
not
out the
how This is
song.
supposed to end. I will defeat you, and Halcyonia will be mine. All mine. This is no time to be contemplating defeat. Not least because it will never happen.
To arms.
Hey,
Yeah.
you cheating bastard!
Let me help you.
Thanks for bailing me out. Here. There. You rang? This kingdom.
GG. That wasn't so bad.
Asterisks. Asterisk. Choose people. Hooray!
Sword of Stone. And people pleasers for item. What? Alright, well, Monk get. Well, I know what I'm gonna make, what's his face? Seth. Once I'm done with Freelancer. I still do really want that max level
Yield,
perk.
Horton. Thou art bested.
Ah, how could this happen? The asterisk was meant to render me invincible.
An asterisk is only as strong or as weak as its possessor.
Also, we have like
And in
3 of
thy
them.
ca-
I shall gladly relinquish the wind crystal. Just leave me be, please.
Pathetic.
You don't even have the Wind Crystal. Did we? I don't think we handed it over, did
You
did
are
we?
of as little use as those idiot mercenaries you hired.
Oh, who's this?
I mean,
he's
Lord
edgy.
Commander, what are you doing here?
And if anything more annoying, foolish, wittering, useless worm.
Let me guess, he's Dark Knight. He certainly looks the part.
Now, give me the wind crystal.
And what if we refuse?
Looks pretty badass though.
The second time of asking will be considerably less polite. But if you insist, come. I will teach you how foolish it is to deny me.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess that this is an unwinnable battle.
We shall not be defeated.
Yeah, a little bit.
gotta
It's
do
slightly unwinnable.
You will
Scan him and
regret
find
your
out. What, with
impertinence.
his 99,000 damage? Or damage, HP? He did hurt himself though, for like 6,000.
Does that feel
Maybe if I
better?
revive enough, then he'll kill himself.
You're going.
Nope.
Oh, he's recovering HP now. That sucks.
Something must be done.
Alright. Let's just get this over with.
I had had expected a little more from you, if I am honest. But no, such a pity.
Don't worry, you're gonna do stupid villain stuff where you let us go and we come back stronger.
With me.
And then we'll kick your ass.
Hey! Put her down!
Very well. Catch!
What? No!
Wow, didn't even catch her. Good job, Seth.
I have what I came for. But you refused my mercy. And for that, you must pay. With your lives!
I think I know what's gonna happen. He's not gonna let us go, but Sloan is going to sacrifice himself so we can get away, and we're gonna lose him as an extra party member.
Sir Sloan!
I will hold him here. Friends, escort Her Majesty to safety.
What about you?
Bingo.
I shall not tarry long. No longer than it takes to best this fiend.
Sir Sloan!
Well, I know he's strong, but I don't think he's strong enough.
Finally, an opponent who might actually be worthy of my time. But you cannot stop the inevitable.
To stop you will be enough, whelp.
Damn. He sure is spry for an old guy. Makes me think of Yoda when he got serious in Attack of the Clones.
I had hoped that you might have some staying power. But I see that you are flagging already. You are
It's like watching Yoda fight, exactly.
How can you hope to defeat me?
I am a hero of light, no longer. And merely in facing you, I have already won.
No! Sir Sloan!
Impressive. I will resist the urge to toy with my prey next time.
Wait, did that attack
The Halcyonian army is
just
mobilized.
crumble the cliff?
Is that so? Then it seems our entertainment
way stronger
ends
than it looked.
here for today.
What of Princess Gloria, Lord Commander?
Leave her. The Wind Crystal has been secured. We have what we came for. The rest is merely a sideshow. We return at once.
Sir,
And now that the crystal is finally ours, it is time for our next move.
I like how the villain nation is named Holograd and they have Russian accents. Oh, we're getting credits intro. Surprisingly late in the game to be getting that.
All right, old man. Hope you're up there enjoying a wee drink or two with Lady Emma. Here's to you both.
I'm not sure that's what you're supposed to say. Still,
Still what?
that would be nice.
Aye. Sir Sloan, I'll do it. I'll do what you asked. I won't let you down.
Because the wind crystal will kill me if I don't anyway.
Come, we must be on our way.
No! My free 800 damage every turn. You can't have flowers. I deny you. Wait a second. So, we went back and made a grave for Sir Sloane next to his wife's grave, but weren't they facing off, like, way farther to the east? How can we access this area? Everything should have crumbled. Dang it. Help me, Sloane.
There's no way we're losing this one.
Right. I wonder if the grass drops get better as you change areas. I imagine they would. I just noticed that the move that gives him plus 100% accuracy is called Malm Sight. Does this game use the same units of measurement that Final Fantasy XIV does? Because that's definitely a unit of measurement from 14. Get stick smacked! I am really missing Sir Sloane's free damage right about now. Okay, so what's next for his jobs? I think it's just the tier 3 spells. In that case, I think I'm gonna switch him over to White Mage so he can start building that up. And getting some decent support spells more than just Cure. Look what you've turned me into, Psycho. You had to bring it to my attention. Meanwhile, elsewhere. Informative.
Welcome back, Lord Commander.
The Wind Crystal is ours. Proceed with the next stage of the plan.
Lord Commander, good to see you back.
What have you to
Wonder what job he could be.
Lonsdale?
King Vernon of Alcyone
Templar,
has
perhaps?
formally rejected our offer of an alliance.
We march soon. Make sure your troops are ready.
Of course, Lord Commander.
Chapter 1. Chasing Mirages. Alright, we desert boys now. Oh god, so much grass. Why is there so much grass in the desert? Ah! I'm actually really curious to see if any of the items have been upgraded. I think I might have figured out what those triangles with the exclamation marks in them are. I think that means that their turns are coming up, so you might want to prepare for them. It's kind of like a warning. Hi. What, you want some too? I just want to cut grass, bro. I think I might have figured out what those triangles with the exclamation marks in them are. I think that means that their turns are coming up, so you might want to prepare for them. It's kind of like a warning. No! Damn it. I just want to move them on, man. I can tell battles are about to get significantly longer.
Allow me.
Hey! That's my dude.
Be healed.
Oh, that's the stuff. I'm back in business.
That guy's a little scary. Thank you, Angelic Lord. Phew, lad. Okay, things have taken a significant jump in intensity. Ooh, we are getting upgraded stuff. Big ol' increase to a bunch of tanky stuff. 6 point decrease in physical attack, but that's gonna happen no matter what heavy armor I put her on, simply because headband. Okay, so keep cutting grass. Got it.
Oh no! Turn it a bit!
Hell yes! Holy crap! So heavy. Fuck. Okay. What do I want to give up? How much does the broad axe weigh? 7, and it's 13 weight. So that's an increase of 6. I mean, I don't want to get rid of the shield, but I may have to. How much of an increase are we talking though? That's really big. Okay, that's fine. I am fine with that. 25 point jump. There's an accessory that gives -6 weight. Oh my god, I want it. Well, those 2 drops definitely convinced me to just keep cutting forever.
The city is just up ahead.
Oh, you already have it?
Savalon's ties with my own kingdom go back generations.
Was it available in the first town and I just didn't notice?
I have made the journey here from Musa many times.
Any idea how the water crystal might have wound up here?
No, sadly. But I have no doubt that King Orion will lend us his aid in finding it, if the rumors Sir Sloane heard were true.
You okay, Gloria?
I am fine. Come. We must be on our way.
Oh, it could be a drop from grass. Well then.
Oh, no! No!
I blame you for this. See how much damage she does now. That is a big increase. I think the town sold fire talismans, but I didn't take a good look at it. Maybe it was available from the start and I just didn't know. Okay, fine. Don't run back first now? Okay. I'm guessing I can get another one, like in the upcoming town or something. Next stop, Savalon. I hope Gloria's okay after everything that happened. Oh, aye. I've been meaning to ask you something, Your Highness. Me? Oh, of course. What is it, Elvis? I've not been to Savalon before. What's it like? You mean what are the taverns and the food like, right? Not a bit of it. I'm a scholar, remember? I like to get a thorough understanding of a place before I pay it a visit. I don't think you're fooling anyone, Elvis. Well, I'm not wanting to know about food and that, I suppose. What's it like? Savalonian food and drink? Let me think. Well, 1 or 2 things did make quite an impression on me. I seem to recall a juice made from cactus and citrus fruits that was really rather delightful. Tart, but well-rounded. Wow, that does sound kind of delicious. Ha! I knew it! You want to know about our eating and drinking prospects just as much as I do. No, I don't. Well, I do. I didn't even know you could juice a cactus. Right? Great. Why don't we all go try some when we get there? That does sound nice. Yes, I'd like that. Alrighty. Now we can finally get excited about hitting the desert. Let's get a move on, shall we? Yeah, let's do this. You ready, Gloria? Oh, yes. All set, thank you. They're such thoughtful people. Thank you, all of you. She's sad. Oh, there's the town. First I gotta mow their lawn.
You're about to be made homeless, you say? Ah, come on now. I'm sure it can't be as bad as all that.
Do you not see all the water?
What is it, Elvis?
Water. Everywhere.
Whoa.
Well, it certainly looks like whoever took the water crystal came here.
It certainly does.
I'm pretty sure this is the town that
Best go for a wee word with the king then, eh?
that was used during the
Really
first
such a good
demo.
idea, Elvis?
Eh?
I definitely remember a
Why
desert,
would Robbie?
and this
Well, he's an important
this
man,
track
And you have a habit
sounds
of putting
familiar.
your foot in your mouth.
I know exactly what to say to the great and the good, thank you very much. I am the great and the good. Nobility, born and bred.
You're kidding, right? You!
Don't look so surprised. You think I'd never mentioned it before?
You haven't mentioned it before. Do you think I'd forget something like that?
Really? Well, if I didn't, it's because it's not important. We're all the same underneath, eh? Kings, lords, emperors, all those sorts. They deal with more scheming and intrigue on the average day than most folks do in a lifetime. Which means they tend to be surrounded by backstabbers and spies. We need to be on our guard.
Wagon? Wagons enable you to travel quickly. Ah. That's why you said not to walk back. Found it. Good call. Oh, great. Oh, great. Okay, I just came here for some wind talismans, but I got a lot more on my plate than that. Well, they don't have wind talismans, unfortunately. Oh, you dropped your book in the abandoned house. Defeat some goblins? Way ahead of you. Rock tail feathers. No problem. I meant to say yes. Oh, you want me to mow the grass? I'm your man. Things could be worse. Jings, I'm sweating buckets here. I reckon I'm getting too old for this game, you know. Nonsense. I don't doubt that Sir Sloane would have crossed the sands with ease. Oh, I didn't mean to complain. Still, a drop or two of rain wouldn't go amiss around these parts, eh? No doubt the locals would agree with you. I believe the Savalonians say that a drop of rain is more precious than a sapphire. Aye. Suppose they don't see so many of them, eh? And they're not the only ones, eh? What's got into you all of a sudden? Well, I was just thinking about that story Sailor Boy here told us. About when the wind died down and he was out at sea. And he got stranded in the doldrums. Bet you'd have given a sapphire or two for a drink of water back then, eh, laddie? Aye, compared to that, I've nothing much to worry about, eh? I suppose it is important to try and put things into perspective sometimes. Aye, that it is, your highness. That it is. Okay, so what's his point? Well, hello there. Oh, great. He has a quest too. Now, how deep am I going to want to go in here? I'm going to take the warp and see where the quest thing points me. Turns out I barely had to go into the house at all. Good. In Spooklopedia. Get out of here. Well, it's almost a wind talisman. Alright, everybody. I got all your shit done. Except yours. Yeah, but where did you lose them? It doesn't specify. Do I just go around cutting the grass everywhere? Or is there a specific area? Where'd the kid go? I think, is that a nighttime? I don't think this will make it nighttime. I'll have to stand outside for that. Of course, King's got a side quest.
Ah, you arrived just in time.
In time for what?
I was just about to tell Princess Gloria about my first ever encounter with Sir Sloane. Sir Sloane and I first met over half a century ago.
How old were you?
Foolish boy that I was, I had stolen out of the castle unaccompanied and become the target of a roving assassin. I would have certainly been killed had Sir Sloane not appeared at just the right moment and saved me from an untimely death. As a token of my gratitude, I invited him to come and stay with me here at the palace. During his time here, he told me countless tales of his travels to far-off lands. I was spellbound. And then there was his swordplay, his sense of honor, his dedication to truth and justice. Truly, we have lost a great man. I have decided I must visit his grave. I cannot go to his final resting place empty-handed. I must offer a tribute of snow lilies. They held a special significance for my old friend. Alas,
I wouldn't do that if I were you. I'm likely to just cut the flowers out.
A lake inhabited by a vicious monster.
You must let me go and fetch some for you, Your Majesty.
Oh, but Your Highness, it is far too dangerous for anyone to venture there alone. No, I shall command a deployment of troops to come.
I'll come with you. I mean, it's pretty clear no one's gonna talk you out of going. And besides, I'd like to pay my respects too. I'm gonna need some flowers of my own.
Thank you.
It seems you are both determined to go. Very well. But I would ask that you take care. You must not take any unnecessary risks, Your Highness.
Hey, there's a wind talisman. Motley trefoil from Hydrangea Hills. Where the hell is Hydrangea Hills? A second flame talisman. Go to hell, game. You're just teasing me at this point. Psycha, the game's bullying me. Old man, tell me where your frickin' teeth are. So does it just drop randomly? Is that how it works? Oh, it's not automatically marked? I didn't know there was a limit. There they are. Oh, I didn't even know that there was like a dungeon area up here.
Let's do this!
It might be about time to switch her over to Black Mage. Oh, she looks like a nun. I like it. It's pretty. I like the textures too. They're all so shiny.
Come on then, let's have it. You rang?
Oh, it's a mudkip!
This is interesting.
He has solar power now. If I equip both, then he's always going to be regenning MP. Oh, I don't have her solar power to equip. What? Oh, I'm done. I'm double dumb. I mixed up the buttons. Ooh, what's this? Motley trefoil? Oh! That's what I'm here to get. I saw the quest marker pointing me over this way, though. So I guess I'm not done here. Oh, I think I know what the quest is pointing me to do. This is for the king, isn't it? We gotta go fight that monster to get the flowers for Sloane's grave. Man, this place is bigger than it looks. Alright, chests. Where are you? This place is huge, and it all looks really samey. Alright, what are we up against? I'm still missing a chest. A frog! That's a big frog.
Oh! Yes?
Well,
Yes? What?
never mind.
We won't be going easy on you.
Let's have a look at you. And normal crag. What a name. Weak to daggers and electricity. Slam Amphibian. Is that what that said? I'm mad. How dare you, game. Jam Amphibian. Flim Amphibian. Oh my god, all of his attacks are named this shit.
No big deal.
Wow.
Arms. Does that feel better?
Yep, that's what I wanted to do. I totally meant to target the party, but forgot that it was already targeting the party.
You're done.
Is he though? He doesn't appear to be.
You must get up.
This should do it. Get out of here. That was pretty fun though.
Ah, here we are.
I can see how they got their name. They're as white as fresh snow.
Well, we have what we came for. Shall we head back to the palace?
Obviously, I can't allow any flowers to stand. What kind of professional mower would I be if I let any sort of plant escape my blade? There we go. I think this place looks much better. Still missing one chest in here, though. Where it be? Oh, hello. Didn't even see you. I was looking at the grass. Very hungrily. Alright, I think the last chest might be on this side. Because I went all over the place on the north side. And I didn't see the last chest. Of course, it doesn't mean I didn't miss it. Which I seem to have, because it's not here. Ah, on the cliff side? I'm not sure. Could be that's the one I'm missing. No, can't walk across that. But I see the chest. Well, the only method I can see of getting over there is walking across there. But I might need to be able to chop down trees before that. Maybe that's a thing that can happen. That we just haven't found yet. Or is not available yet. Okay, I'll write that chest off then for now. God, imagine not being able to chop down trees with an axe. What is Adele even doing? I'm kind of glad that you weren't just being stupid. No. This game seems to be pretty strict with its borders. So if that's the only way I could possibly see to access that chest, it's probably what it is. Like, I don't think there's any mechanics that allow you to jump down from cliffs or anything like that. Flowers for your majesty.
Ah, there you are, and in one piece.
The monster is gone, and we brought you your snow lilies.
You did? Goodness me, I can't thank you enough. We will depart for Sir Sloane's grave right away. When I close my eyes, it all comes back to me so vividly. I can see the events of half a century ago as if they happened only yesterday. Sir Sloane once told me that he gave snow lilies to his wife on the day that he asked her to marry him. It was the only time I ever saw him blush. Hard to imagine, no?
Not considering my last Bravely Default episode, no. Not hard to imagine at all.
Snow lilies are supposed to symbolize returning to a loved one. They wouldn't be my first choice for a marriage proposal.
Perhaps not, but you must understand at that time, Sir Sloane's knightly duties often took him away from home for months on end. Given the circumstances, one can see why he might wish to assure his future wife that though he wandered, he would always come home to her. And assure her it did. She would have waited until the end of time and beyond, certain in her heart of his eventual return. And then, at last, he returned once and for all. And here they lie, together for eternity.
Sir Sloane rarely spoke of his wife during our time together, but he did tell me that she had passed away while she was still young, and that they had loved one another very much.
An understatement. Many's the time I felt envious of their bond. But I had better be getting back. Will you be accompanying me, Your Highness?
I think I'll stay a little longer.
I understand.
Wind talisman, please. Yay! Much better. Okay, so that's all for now. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna come back at nighttime and double check. Because I did learn that quests can be restricted to what time of day it is. So you know what that means. Mow the lawn until it turns to night. Okay, let's go. Alright, we're good. Let's get back to Savalon, finally. Vernon the Lionheart. Tell me a little about King Vernon, Gloria. His Majesty? Well, for one thing, he is a warrior of great skill, famed for his courage on the battlefield. There was a time a few years ago when a gang of bandits appeared in Halcyonia. He took up his sword and set straight out to face them himself. All 30 of them. 30? Whoa. That's what you look for in a leader, eh? Someone who's not afraid to put their life on the line and lead from the front. I could just imagine it, you know. Old Vernon heading out to save his kingdom single-handed. And I'll bet he'd do exactly the same if it happened again today. He's not a guy you'd want to mess with. You can tell he's a bit handy, eh? Oh, I can tell, all right. Call it mercenary's intuition. You learn to size people up pretty quickly in this job. I kind of think 10 defense might be worth 2 magic attack, huh? Is that the same old lady? Wow, you get around.
We wish to speak with the manager.
Oh god, we got
Where is
Karens.
Lord Bernard?
It's a good start.
Hey, folks! First of all, I want to say what a huge pleasure it is to have so many of you with us today. Thanks for coming out.
Is that Orpheus? The bard?
I think I found our next asterisk.
People are saying it is Lord Bernard's fault. That the waterways he dug beneath the city are the cause of the floods. Is this true?
We simply wish to know the truth of the situation. Surely he owes us that much at least.
The truth, eh? Wow, that's a big one. But what is truth, really?
Oh, don't even try and get postmodern on me. You know exactly what they're talking about.
Look, I can see that you guys are pretty unhappy. It doesn't take an empathetic genius to sniff the discontentment on the wind.
Is it the chanting that gave it away?
She's the jewel of the desert, the city in the sand. She's pretty and pleasant, and her people, they are grand. Come on, smile and be happy, my June-dwelling friends, because the hard times you're suffering from, they're coming to an end.
He is right. We should return to our homes.
Mind control, Bard's OP.
Yes, we must do as the bard says.
But, wait! Where are you all going? Wowie zowie.
Wow, did you really just say that?
Said these asterisks was something
Are you
else.
Ego Raptor?
Wowie wowie zowie! It is an honor, a pleasure, and a privilege
I like his
as
outfit.
ever, Your Highness.
Spare me your fawning pretenses. I would prefer an explanation of what you just did to those poor townspeople.
What do you mean? I saw some people in need of a little lift, so I sang them sweets, that's all. Anyway, what brings you to Savalon? Don't tell me they banished you from Musa too. No, wait, Musa got smashed to pieces, right? And who might you be?
I'm...
On second thoughts, I don't care.
Wow.
Nice guy.
You know this guy?
His name is Orpheus. He was Musa's court minstrel. He wormed his way into my father's affections, then began embezzling funds at the earliest opportunity.
Right, that'll get you exiled right enough. Can't say I'm surprised. The fellow's got bad apple written all over him. I'm standing right here, you know. Look, the life of a groundbreaking artist doesn't come cheap. Honestly, it's so hard being amazing. You still don't get me at all, do you, Your Highness? Some things never change.
You get that you're a slimy git.
Interest in what you think of me after all that's happened. I have far more important things to worry about.
Wow. Tough crowd. Well, I know when I'm not wanted. Time to exit stage right.
Now, shall we make our way to the palace?
We could do that. But we could also not. What are you doing out of Animal Crossing? Get back there. You don't belong in Bravely Default World. Next guy just one-shot everyone in your group, including the tank. Well, time for some really thoroughly helpful advice. Have you tried getting good? A feather hat weighs 4 units. Yeah, it makes sense to me. I don't see anything wrong here. To be fair, it doesn't say how many feathers it's made of. Yeah, this isn't a dungeon. I'm absolutely not going to be making my way here later. Or White Mage is currently using a spear. Heresy! Hey, can I go in that room? Come on. Please? Okay.
Princess Gloria, it is a great relief to see you safe and well.
I am sorry if I caused you any undue concern, Prince Castor.
Please, there is no need to apologize. If I might ask, what
He has
became
a,
of you after
he
the
has
fall
a
of your kingdom?
really deep voice considering how
Rather a long
young
story,
he looks.
I'm afraid.
He looks like a young teenager.
You believe Savalon's current troubles to have been caused by the water crystal?
I do. And I wondered if your honored father might know anything that could help us in investigating the matter further.
Alas, our own realm is currently suffering grave troubles of its own. It saddens me to say this, but
I mean, that's
we are
kind of why we're
unable
here.
to offer any assistance.
Silence. That is not your decision to make. You must forgive Dromed his presumption. While his official title is that of Record Keeper to the court, he also serves in an unofficial capacity as an advisor. And what he says is not without truth. Our current situation is not a pleasant one. My honored father, the king, his whereabouts are currently unknown.
Goodness! Have you any idea what might have happened to him?
Sadly not. We had thought that he might have been kidnapped, but we have received neither a ransom demand nor contact of any other kind. We have also tried to notify my younger brother, Pollux. But since setting off on his tour of the nations of the world, he remains unreachable. The Council of Elders has been satisfied thus far with our tales of sudden sickness, but it is only a matter of time before they begin asking questions. I will confer with the Council on the matter of the water crystal. Perhaps one of the Elders will know something.
That would be great, wouldn't it, Gloria?
You dare interject, servant?
Oh,
have you no shame?
that was his
You
change.
misunderstand, Prince Castor. My friend here is no servant. He is a companion and trusted ally. I owe him my life.
Hmm? Friend? Companion? A lowly commoner?
Oh, come now.
Unheard of.
If you continue to insult my comrades, I fear I shall have no choice but to take offense.
Offense? At what? He is a commoner, is he not? I merely call a spade a spade.
Prince Castor.
He's not
Forgive
wrong.
me, Your Highness. I spoke out of turn. Now, to return to the matter at hand. Dromed.
The city's various districts began to fill with water at different times, but it seems the trouble first began around 3 years ago.
You mean when Musa was destroyed?
And was it not 3 years ago that Musa was attacked? The Council will be assembling shortly. We must consult with them on this matter right away. Please, if you would bear with us until then.
Of course, Your Highness.
Forgive the wait, Your Highness. Allow me to introduce
I recognize you.
right honorable members of the Council.
I fought you in
Minister of Commerce
the
at your
demo.
service. A pleasure
You're a
to make your
thief.
acquaintance, Princess Gloria.
Bernard, Master of the Gaming Hall. It is an inestimable honor, Your Highness.
Prince Castor informs us that you seek knowledge of the water crystal.
We do indeed. I suspect that it might be the cause of the city having filled up with water. Might you know anything of such a connection?
Alas, the cause is somewhat more prosaic than that, Your Highness. I am afraid my men made a rather critical blunder while digging an underground waterway. In fact, you find us having just emerged from an emergency council meeting on that very subject.
And a
Is
very
that
productive
right?
meeting it was, too. I must commend you on your ready acceptance of responsibility, Lord Bernard. To have offered to help in righting the mistake is further proof, if such were needed, of your unimpeachable character. This man
Well,
is
except
no
for the
crystal
stealing.
thief, Your Highness. You have my personal guarantee of that. Propose
Another one that you'll be oh so shocked later if he turns out to be evil, huh?
Go ahead, if you will excuse
Yeah.
us.
Look at those dark bags under those eyes.
Well, I
Nothing
guess what
sinister
you're
there.
saying makes sense.
Perhaps. But if Bernard's waterways truly are the reason for the flooding, then there is one thing that strikes me as somewhat convenient. The gaming hall, his gaming hall, is one of the few places not afflicted, despite the vast quantities of water it uses.
Perhaps we had better go and take a look.
I somewhat doubt the ability of this rabble to protect you.
Rude.
You are of noble birth, Lady Gloria. To associate so freely with the lowborn is...
Prince Castor.
Of course, Your Highness. Now is not the time to be casting aspersions on the quality of your companions. I hope you can all forgive me, and that I might prove to
You
be
don't-
of assistance.
Bruh, you don't have to be
I
a
hope
noble
so
birth
too,
in order
Prince
to
Castor.
kick ass. So is he like a guest party member like Sloane was? Does he actually attack and shit? Nice, he does. Yeah, goblin archers are kind of jerks. I got you, buddy. Let me get this. Is it just me, or is it sometimes a little wonky trying to figure out where exactly you are on the map? I keep running into walls when I think I shouldn't be. Depending on the angle, it can look a little off. Or maybe I'm just bad. Borrow a book from the boy who likes reading. Are we talking about the one in Halcyonia? There's only one boy that likes reading. In the whole world. Oh, hello.
Someone! Please! You must help! The one-eyed creature. It attacked us. I escaped and came to seek help, but my friend is still in danger. Please, you must help him.
You go tell the city guard about what happened, okay?
Very well. And thank you.
Where was it, though? In the desert. Well, that narrows it down. The Prince and the Paupers. crikey, these snacks I bought are good. Couldn't help yourself, huh? You kidding? I can't pass a stall and not buy something. Don't suppose you fancy a skewer, do you, Prince Castor? They're a credit to your kingdom, I must say. I'd recommend the... Do not presume to speak to me. We are not friends. But he's a noble. He's not lowborn. That was your problem with Seth. Hold on, pal. You were the one who asked to come along with us. I offered to accompany Princess Gloria. The commoners who trail in her wake are of no interest to me. You know, Elvis isn't actually a commoner. His family's kind of a big deal. The idea of this man as of any consequence at all is laughable. No person of quality would indulge in filthy street foods. And just look at him licking his fingers. Ugh. This guy. But you are a noble, right, Elvis? What's the matter? I'm a connoisseur of tasty treats. That's all you need to know. Now, why don't you just admit that you fancy a nibble, Your Highness? Heaven only knows how they get this coating so crispy. I do not want a nibble. And certainly not of something you have mauled in such a fashion. Now please, do not bother me again. Prince Castor? Did you not hear what I said? You're going the wrong way. Then why did you not tell me so? Bruh. You're one, Your Highness. Well, he's helping us, but I can't really bring myself to like him either. I think that might be good enough for Elvis for now. I'm going to switch him back to Black Mage so he can start working on the tier 3 spells. Kira will be enough for him to be a backup healer. I have 2 orange indicators. What? 3 orange indicators. Oh, no, it's a collection thing. Oh yeah, seashells. She sells seashells down by the seashore. They're pretty. They're cute. They're so adorable. Undines. Aquatic monster that's weak to water. Yeah, okay, sure. Checks out. What is he wielding? Like, little scythes? Man, that bear hold ass. That's disgusting. It's also probably a rare monster that I want nothing to do with. A single Undine? That's your surprise? You did get surprised that there weren't more of them, didn't you? Touché. That was very surprising. That horse is just kind of sitting there, chilling. It hasn't moved this entire time. No? No thank you. I'm afraid. Ah, I'm also... Well, not really afraid, but hi. Here, bear. Oh, so what he's using is considered an axe. Doesn't look like an axe, but okay.
Oh, man!
Oh no. Not my non-casters.
I wonder what's next for me.
Defensive offense. Is that what it sounds like? It calculates your damage based on your defense stat? Because if so, that's pretty awesome. Performing an attack with a weapon equipped will cause all damage to the user to be reduced 70% until the next turn. Oh, okay. So it's not what it sounds like, but it is still pretty good. Like, theoretically, you could just blow all your BP on 4 attacks and then just have her sitting there taking reduced damage for a long time. Significantly reduced damage. Ooh! What's the shiny bird? Wiki wiki. I don't know what it is, but it looks rare. Is it like the metal slime of the game?
You're done.
Kinda seems like it.
Almighty thunder.
Ah, it takes really little damage.
Here I go.
Come and get it. Away, fire your heat. In my God, get it. That'll do nicely.
Got him. Well, the rewards aren't outstanding. I mean, it's pretty good. Not exactly what I was expecting, but for a single battle, that's quite a bit of stuff. It's just not absurd. I guess it did give me a lot of JP for a single battle, since I've been getting like around 30 per battle, and that gave me 130. Maybe that's what it's about. What? That's it? That little thing? That's what gave you a hard time?
Get yourself to safety. We'll deal with the monster.
This is like a weak monster from the previous dungeon. What?
This must be the one-eyed creature that man was referring to.
I don't know about that.
Well, its reign of terror is about to come to an end.
Well, there's certainly more of them than I thought there would be. Get wrecked, nerds.
Too easy.
My father once told me that he too was attacked by an Ahriman while visiting these parts. King Orion himself came to his aid. That was the beginning of the close bond between our two kingdoms. Savalon was suffering from a severe drought at the time. My father offered to return the favor by trying to help solve the water shortage. And that was how the idea for a new network of waterways beneath the city was born. The people of Savalon have always thought the Ahriman to be a harbinger of calamity, but that fortune smiles on whoever can defeat one.
I guess things are looking up for us then.
I certainly hope so. Now, let's get back to the city and make sure everyone got home safely.
Come to think of it, in Bravely Default 1, when you're in the desert area, there's a massive drought because of the Earth Crystal. Probably thinking too much, but it also sounds like there might be a relation. Or it could just be as simple as, deserts have droughts a lot.
You saved my friend's life. How can we ever repay you?
Oh, don't be silly. It was our pleasure.
Forgive me.
Lots of money, please.
Are you Princess Gloria of Musa?
I am, yes. Have we met somewhere before?
Yes, Your Highness. About 5 years ago, you came to watch the soldiers practice their swordplay at the palace. I was among the ranks that day. It was honor enough to be in your august presence, Your Highness. Little did I know that further honor awaited me. If I recall correctly, you were not content merely to watch and announced that you would participate. We soldiers were rather flustered. What if one of us were to injure a visiting royal? But you were not to be deterred, Your Highness. You strode out and immediately challenged the largest, strongest swordsman present and refused to back down.
I'd like to have seen that.
A member of the royal line must be prepared to fight on the front line should circumstances require it.
And any army would give its all with one such as you at its head, Your Highness.
We will ensure that all know it was by your hand that the Ahriman fell.
I'm actually kind of disappointed that it didn't turn out to be a Cyclops. That's kind of what it sounded like to me at first. And then it was just a bunch of meh monsters that I've already faced many times. Gloria's idol. Your dad took his debt seriously, huh, Gloria? Sticking around to help build an entire waterway system to say thanks for being rescued from an Ahriman, that was no small thing. He certainly always sought to do right by people. He believed that one should always keep one's promises, and that one should never abandon a friend in need. So, that's where you get it from. Well, I'd say you learned your lesson pretty well. I'll bet you spent your whole time growing up trying to be just like him, huh? I did. To be compared with him it's nice. Thank you. Speaking of thank yous, your lad here's not wrong. The Savalonians got one heck of a thank you from your old man. Yeah, guess they wound up with more than their fair share of the good luck from that Ahriman. Speaking of which, we should do a slice of good fortune ourselves. Hey, look! What is it, Adele? I found a coin on the floor. Cha-ching! Guess this really is our lucky day. Really? That's all we get? One poxy coin? Pfft, lucky day my eye. Rip. So, where does the main quest point me? Is it pointing me toward that dungeon area that was blocked off before? Kind of looks like that. Oh, no. It's leading me to the gambling den. What did you want? Oh yeah, you wanted the book. I'll head back to the house soon, yeah. Wait a minute, that kid's only out at night, isn't he? Is Yamsy about to have to cut more lawns? No, he's here. Okay, cool. Thank you much. Alright, totally not thief. Let's see what you gotta say. Status ailments dab? The worst of the status ailments. What a nightmare.
Prince Castor! To what do we owe this inestimable pleasure?
Can I have your asterisk?
Well, might I ask what brings you here, Your Highness?
Princess Gloria was taking a tour of the
Oh,
city.
hey, that's the...
I thought it would be rude not to offer to accompany
That's
her.
that girl whose back was turned and didn't talk and looked like they were from Animal Crossing.
But I am forgetting myself.
She could be another
Allow
asterisk
me to
user.
introduce Annie Hale. The rustic charms of her performing menagerie have been entertaining
Beastmaster,
our
perhaps?
clientele of late. You will have to forgive her abysmal manners. I found her wandering the wilds, and it seems her upbringing was far from civilized. But tell me, Princess Gloria, how goes the search for the water crystal?
We haven't found it yet, but we will. You can be sure of that.
Oh, I do admire your optimism, but I can't help feeling that you'll never find it, no matter how hard you search.
Why do you say
What
that?
would it take to convince you that it was not in Savalon, I wonder? An official edict to that effect from the prince, perhaps?
I doubt it. Not that I don't trust His Highness, of course, but I would prefer to confirm it for myself. After all, thieves have a habit of hiding things rather well, don't you find?
Well, then far be it from me to hinder you in your search. But please, do take care. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Well, no offense to our new friend, but I can't help thinking he's got something to hide.
Oh, come on. You're being
Our
paranoid.
story is
What would give you that
certainly
idea?
impressive. He built the gaming hall and earned himself a place on the Council of Elders, and all in the space of a few years. There were certain rumors, of course, but what newly made man is not dogged by the chatterings of the jealous?
All the more reason to suspect him, says I. There's no smoke without fire.
Maybe that minstrel can tell us something. Orpheus, was it?
Why would
Wouldn't
he?
hurt to ask. Is there anything you can tell us about him first, Gloria?
Well, if I were being kind, I might describe him as committed to his craft. If I were feeling less generous, I'd say he was a raving egomaniac.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Reminds me not to get on your bad side.
There's a chest in here somewhere. Ah, I think this is where it is. I remember finding this back in the demo. And then being astounded that there was no chest there. But there is a chest here. The chest better not actually be hidden behind here. Tried using one of those treats. There's something amusing about a minotaur running at you with a heart over its head. Yikes.
Orpheus, where are you going?
Whoa!
She's
why are you trying
adorable.
to pin me down? I'm a seeker, man. A poet. I go where the muse takes me. Wherever the wind blows, whenever the spirit moves me, that's my destination, baby.
Uh-huh. So, where are you going?
I'm wasted on you, you know that. Anyway, I don't have to tell you anything. You're impossible. Fine. I'm off to the sand-swept ruins to bring a certain very special story to an end. Go on.
That
Go
sounds
run
like it
off
might
to
be our
Bernard
next
and tell him
dungeon.
like I knew you will.
Okay.
Well, look who it is. Ahem. Oh, hey, Princess Gloria. I didn't see you there. Listen, I've got a dash, but I'd love to talk to you sometime about what it feels like to lose an entire kingdom. It'd make one heck of a song.
Well, we didn't have to ask him jack shit.
He knew we were here.
He certainly
He
did.
just told us
And
everything.
judging by his song, he knows something about the crystals too.
Do you not get the feeling he's leading us a little by the nose?
So what if he is? No harm in playing along, right? Then, when we get the chance, we turn the tables and squeeze him for everything he knows.
Prince Custer, do you know the place he mentioned?
Yes, the ruins are to the south of the city. I will lead the way.
Ah, yes, this place. This brings back memories. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna have to be where I end tonight's stream. For now, I'll bid everyone good night. Thank you all very much for tuning in to Bravely Default 2, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out, my dudes.